Hey everyone, today we're here in Movavi Video Editor Plus 2021, and I'm going to be doing a walkthrough of all the different things you can do through this program. It's a really affordable video editor that I've been using since back in March. I ended up getting it after doing the free trial, and I wasn't willing to pay more for like the Adobe or some of the other options out there. But I couldn't find what I needed in a free software, so I ended up settling on this one. I got the 2020 version originally, but just recently upgraded to the new 2021. We're going to start by going through each tab here. So I'm going to start with this circle here, which includes your file import, where you can add any files from your computer, including video, audio, or pictures. And then down here we have the option to record video or audio if you have a mic or a camera attached. So the screen capture is included if you purchased the video suite, but I just have the Video Editor Plus and I use the screen capture that's included on Windows 10 through the game bar. So next we'll have our media bin. This is where all your files will go when you import them. And then here we have sounds. So these are sound effects. Simple little sounds that come with it. Some of these come with the effects packs. So like all these fantasy sounds came with an effects pack that I get through the Movavi Unlimited Effects subscription. Then we have music. Again, some of this came with the program and some of it comes with the extra effects packs. So like this one came with the program. So for the sound, you just drag it down here like this, and I can drag it around anywhere I want it to go with some video. So we drop down here, we have sample videos that come with the program. A lot of these also come from the effects packs. So say we have these clouds here, and it's going to play the video with the music behind it. Now with this here, so we have all these options over here. I can link the sound or link the tracks to each other. So that means when I move this, the sound will go with it. Right? And then this makes it snap back to the beginning. This here is only available in the 2021. It is not, like, the option to disable this is not available in the 2020 version. So with the new 2021, you can now place things anywhere, leaving a black background in the blank areas, which could be useful for some projects. But if I click this, then it snaps everything back together. So then we have backgrounds. So these are just static pictures. There's no movement in them, just the backgrounds. So like there, just some simple things. And again, some of these come from the extra effects packs you can purchase. So next up we have frames. Frames lay over whatever your picture is or your video. So it would look something like this. And I'm going to go ahead and take that music off there for now. So we'll try a couple more out. Let's see. I don't know which of these come with the original program, because several of these are from packs. But you see how it overlays it, which looks really great. So those are your frames. And then here's where you can access the different effects packages. So these are all of the ones I have installed currently, because I love the unlimited effects. Okay. So next up we have filters. So we're going to click this magic wand here. And you just drag these down onto your clip. So I can drag that there, and it puts that filter over it. So I can drag that onto it. Maybe? Get on there. There we go. So now we got leaves falling, or balloons. Like that. And you can only have certain filters don't interact, so I can't have leaves and balloons on the same clip. And there are several different ones here. So you have like broken lens, mosaic, something that makes it look like the camera's shaking. There's so many different ones here. So there's a lot of stuff you could do with this. So, and then noise. So here are some of them that I use the most. That would be adjustments. So I use the invert really often if I have like a logo that's black or white and I want to flip it. So I could drag like any kind of picture in. Let me grab one real quick. Okay, so if I want to remove those filters, I can click here on I can double click the actual video and then go to applied effects. You can adjust the filter, so you can have less or more of the filter, or fade like make it a little more opaque, or I can make it go away. So then I'm going to go back here and I'll show you how that invert works. So if I have, let's say this is a logo, it's a foot, but we're going to pretend it's a logo. And then I'm going to take this, drag it onto that, and then it turned it white. So if I have like a black video and I want a white logo on it, then I can easily invert my black or white logo. And then I can also flip clip art like this, and then it's inverted that way. This will also invert your film. So if you have mirrored film from like a front-facing camera, then you can flip it so that it's not mirrored anymore, which is great. So those are the two I use actually more than any of these other filters. But we'll look through them here. So there's some color mixes, there's some things like this, there's sketch, make it black and white, different blurs, and color filters, flying objects, light leaks, mosaics, retro, make it look like a VHS, which is great. And all these you can change the intensity onto. So I can go to applied effects and make it a little less jarring, a little slower there, like that. And then these. So next we have transitions. So I'll add another clips here. Let's see. Let's do this. This one comes with the program. I know this one does, because I used it for one of my first things. And we'll add in some snowflakes. Why not? So you have transitions here. So all of these first few basic transitions come with the program. So I have like brush. Come on. Like that. Page turns. All the basic, just kind of easy transitions. And you just drag it down to where you want it. Now, a new feature in the 2021 version, you can now use transitions on overlays. So let's say I have these two clips here overlaying on this one. So when I want to transition it, when I wanted to transition it before, if I put the transition on, it wouldn't go on these two. So I couldn't put a transition on an overlay clip. But now you can in the 2021 version. The 2020 version, you cannot do this. So I can put on a fade out here, and it will work on the overlays like that. Now if they're smaller, if they're in the picture like that, so if I have it smaller, then it works like this. Now for some transitions, some of the more special transitions, it will not overlay on just the little frame. It'll do the whole thing, the whole screen, like that. That's an effect that comes with the Alchemy of Crystals pack. So that's it's something you have to buy extra. All these others come with it. So we circle in and out. All these blocks, transitions. So really a lot to choose from with just the original program. Now this is the Video Editor Plus. The regular Movavi Video Editor, I'm not sure what comes with it. I went straight for the Plus because the price difference wasn't that much. and I felt like it made more sense. So all of these. And then if you get the unlimited effects pack, there are a ton of great transitions that come with it that are just amazing. I'll do a whole nother video on all my favorite stuff from the effects unlimited pack. Okay, so next up, in the next circle we have text. So up top you have intro videos. I don't remember which ones come with the base program, because several of these are from the different effects packs that I have. But these are just simple intros that you can put right at the beginning of your video, and they look great for, they just look really clean for whatever video you're putting together. And you just put your title in there by clicking this edit, and then going to edit so double clicking the text here, this purple box, and then double clicking to change the title. Movavi it should be like that. Okay, no, like that. There we go. Movavi. Now, other than the intro videos, you have all of these text options. So we're gonna go to basic, and I really use the basic text a lot, actually. This simple text here, and you can just change it with all these different fonts. And you can add in a background so that it shows up clear. You can make the background slightly opaque so that it's not so sharp, but it helps it to stand out more. You can give it an outline or a shadow. And then I like some of the text at the very, very top of the program. Nope, let's change it all. This. I like this one. And bold and italics and all that stuff, and change the color. And then once you have it placed, you can make it big or small, and then you can even animate it. When we get to this last circle down here, we'll talk more about how you can animate things like your text and overlays and clips or stickers and effects and everything. So you have all of these basic texts that come with it. Some pre-animated, credits, all that kind of thing. I'll scroll through a few of these here. This one is one of my favorites that come with the base pack, like which is the regular Video Editor Plus without any effects packs. And then these all also come with it. So a lot of options to start with there, even without buying any effects packs. And then these also come with it, like this one in particular, and these. I think some of these look really nice. And then it also comes with some speech bubbles. And I like this one in particular because you can actually drag the pointer thingy. So if I want it like wherever, it works really well for that. And then all the rest of these come with the effects packs. So now we have stickers. Some of these are animated, some of these are just simple literal stickers like that. So haha. And it just pops up. Okay. And then there are some that are animated, like this oval. So you can use it to highlight something important. You can also change the color of it and the shape a little bit, like that. So I can make him circle our smiley face there. And then to make it last longer, you just click on the edges here, and that will show up, and you should be able to drag it. And then the animation, the pre-animated oval, will circle it. Oh, but it's on top. We want to put it like that. So the layers down here, if I put something on top here, it's going to show up on top in the video. So, like that. We also have a check mark, an animated rectangle, some animated arrows, I really like this one. And then also have these little hats and glasses and things that you can stick in your videos. All this stuff. These and these. And none of these are animated except for, I believe, the sketches. I don't think any of these are animated either. Yeah. So now when you get into the effects pack, some of those are animated. They have some really great stickers and effects that you can get with the different effects packs. So last but not least, this is where a lot of really cool stuff happens. You have your video editing tools, and here you have color adjustments. With the 2021, they added these different, they call them LUTs, but it's like just a preset color adjustment that you can add to your video like this. So it just kind of changes it automatically to a preset. So then you can go in here to advanced and actually, so we're going to click down there we want to work with, and then advanced, and then I can change the brightness. I can work with each of these individual sliders to make the video look exactly how I want it to. We have saturation, so all this different stuff here you can play with. Change the colors. Yes, so all that kind of crazy stuff, and then we're just gonna take that back. So this resets it back to default, so in case you really mess it up. Okay, and then you also have auto contrast, auto saturation, auto white balance, magic enhance, and those I would just drag down to the clip like that. So there we go. Looks extra cloudy now. So we're gonna undo that. Now here, so up next we have crop and rotate. So you can crop your video in or out, and then rotate. You rotate it completely. Yep. Or straighten. So you could zoom in and straighten the clip. And then overlay. So with the overlays we have these options. So if I can do like a side-by-side top and bottom with this by dragging, by clicking, yeah, there we go. So you just select the clip, and then you choose which one you want. So then I can select this one, and choose the bottom, and then I could have them right on top of each other here, like this. Oh my goodness, it's a little jarring. Remove. Okay, so now they would lay like that. Or the other options, we have the side-by-side like this. Or I could put 3 clips in like this. And that makes some things a lot easier, having that already made. And then this one's just a full overlap. Or like I can adjust this however I want it. And you can even animate it so that it comes in like this. So we'll go to the animation tool in a second. Or just a small logo up here in the corner. Okay, so next up we have our pan and zoom. So you can have it pan top to bottom, right to left, left to right, bottom to top, or zoom in on a frame. This works well like for jump scare moments in gaming videos, or just anything you want to zoom in on and show bigger, and then zoom out. This also works well to make a background, like if you do a slow zoom in or out, or slow pan, it can make a static picture look like it's got a little bit of movement and fit in better with your video. Next up we have stabilization. So you can try to stabilize a video. If you have, I don't have a shaky video right here to show you with, but this works well for phone footage if you don't have a tripod with whatever you're filming. And then my favorite, animation. So these are the preset animations. So I would just drag this down onto this, and it is pre-animated, and it will make it loop in and out like that. So these, they're kind of limited, but you can do anything you want pretty much with this advanced tool, which we'll look at. So you have slide, so just make it slide in or out, in or back out. Now if I wanted to add 2 of these to it, so like I can have it slide in, or no, that's the other one. You're gonna have it slide in and then move out at the end. And I can also drag these points to make it take longer to slide in or out of the frame. Ta-da. And then it goes out. So from there, we have all of these other options. You can make it drop in. I really like that one. You zoom in, zoom out. So it can pop in like that. You can fade in or fade out, curl up or down. Lots of different options here. Now these are really easy to work with in the beginning, but as you get better at it, I like to do the advanced tool, and then you can just individually animate these pieces however you'd like. So let's see. We'll just start with a completely new sticker here. Let's use this. So now when I go to add advanced animation, click add animation, and then I pick where I want it to start. So let's say I want it to start over here and fade in. So we're going to turn this all the way down, this slider all the way down, and then it will zoom in like that from the corner. Then I can add another keyframe here and here and make it zoom out wherever I want it to. But maybe we want to make it bigger, make it look like it kept going. Wow. Why? Okay, like this. So now it will zoom in, and then when it hits that point, it will zoom out. You can, however much time you want to spend with that is kind of where the limit is. So if you spend a lot of time with that animation tool, you can do a lot of really neat things. I really like it. That comes with the Video Editor Plus. I don't think you have the animation tool with the regular video editor. So here's your highlight and conceal. So if we highlight something here, you see it blurs it, except on the spot that I have highlighted. We can turn this up. And that will make the edges here smoother and less clear. So the feathering, see how it's really sharp there? Or it's faded. And it's a little less, you can't see the oval as much. And then we can do this, so you can literally highlight with like a shadow in the background. This would work really well for a lot of different situations. And then let's undo that. Okay, that'll do. And then we can go to conceal, and you can see you can blur out something. You can blur out faces, make it whatever size you need. And then you can, I don't know that you can animate this. I don't think you can. I don't see any way to animate it to follow someone's face. But you could do multiple moments of it by chopping the video probably, but that would be really difficult. So next up we have chroma key. So here is where you can do like a green screen setup. So I have these green screen chickens. We're gonna put them in here. This came from probably, oh, I don't remember. It was probably I use Videvo or Pixabay for a lot of my free clips. So I would go to chroma key and then select the green, and then boom, we got floating chickens. Check it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back to overlay and then picture in picture, and I can put them where I want. So we've got floating chickens out here, and then it will then you've got, ta-da. Alright, they've got all the blur going on in the background. Oh, let's see this. So when we double click this, we can take the blur away probably. We'll take all these things off of it and go back to our clouds. So now floating chickens. You can also animate that. So not only can you animate the stickers or any images that you put in, you can also animate video. So I can animate the chicken too. I can animate them to fly in or out. I would do, yeah, we've got advanced animation on it here. And I'm going to make the chickens like just kind of float across the screen there. Get out of there. So just random floating chickens. Nothing to see here. Like that. Next, we have scene detection. This automatically detects changes in the video scenes and cuts it into clips for you. And you can choose kind of what duration you would use. I don't use this feature, but it's there. And then logo, you can add a logo. We're going to add this alien logo, and it puts it in the bottom throughout the entire screen. So I can change his size or his, like, how clear it is, so that it would lay over anything without being too obtrusive. And then slow motion. You can make your video go slow motion. So it just extends it. You can also change the speed of a video here. So I don't know if slow motion does anything actually different. Take slow motion away. Slow motion. And then let's do it in slower. Yeah, it doesn't seem to do much else. You can also speed up the clip like this. Oh wow, this is really fast clouds. So much faster. And then I can make the clip fade in or out from this panel as well. So anytime you double click a clip, you have this fade in or fade out option. Or I can reverse it. I can reverse the clip, make the clouds move backwards. So other than that, you have audio editing. Now in Movavi Video Editor Plus 2021, we have the synchronization feature. So I can highlight two clips that have sound, whether it's audio tracks or video, and then click synchronize, and it will sync up the clips according to the sound. So it works. I've got another video doing some testing on that, so you can check it out here. I'll put it somewhere on the screen, I hope. And then we have equalizer, so you can use this to, let's add some music. We'll add our music back. So I can, you see we have flat, you have voice enhancement, so that'll like set it up so that it is better for like your voice to show through. It just changes these levels to just some auto set levels. You can kind of see all of these. I'll just scroll through them there. I don't use any of these other than the voice enhancement on occasion. And then noise removal. So this, like if you have some background noise in your audio, this can help it some. I have noticed it does help some, but you know, of course it's a little limited. But it works for like background noise, like I've had cars like driving by in some audio, and it seemed to work well for that. And then audio effects, echo, muffled, telephone, high pitch, and so on. And then beat detection. So if I do detect audio beats, it will, I never use this, so I don't really know actually. Oh, there we go. So it shows these little markers on the beats of the music. So you could use that to help you edit, I suppose. Like I said, I never use it. Other than that, we've got all of these settings here. So undo, redo, delete, cut. This is, oh, rotate. So I can rotate things. So he's rotating the alien over there in the corner. And then crop. So I can crop on pictures. I can crop on whatever I want. Oops, we cut stuff. Undo. And then here, this takes you to the color adjustments. And then clip properties. Transition wizard. So you can just add random transitions to the whole thing if you want, or you can choose a specific one to add to all clips. This can make editing a lot faster if you are editing, especially like a bunch of photos together or something like that, or a bunch of just clips and you're not super worried about what the transition is. Flags, so I can flag a piece. So let's say I have a piece of audio and I say something important here and I want to flag it. Somewhere, let me flag it. There. And then I can say important thing. Important. And then when I hover over that, it will show me that. So it makes it a lot easier to find points in your editing. Now down the side here, we have all these toggles on our different tracks. So I can add a track here. I can add a video track, an audio track, or a title track. Then I can also change the visibility of a track, which can help you with editing and placement. And then you can detach the track from the main video track. So if I detach it, these pieces will stay put no matter what I do with the pieces down here. So, and that works on all of these tracks. And then here you have a mute for tracks. And this part here, this little arrow is only available for use on 2021, on the 2021 Movavi. So when I have that X'd out, then I can move stuff with spaces without it snapping back to the beginning here. Then for the music, same thing, a link, which keeps it stuck to this, and then mute. Down here we have scale, so I can make things zoom in or out. And then up here we have some different options too. So I can change the ratio there, volume. This takes a screenshot, or saves a snapshot. And then here you have some different options. I can change it so it's showing me a high resolution preview, which if you have the computer to deal with it is great. And then this will disable your guide. So if you're trying to snap some text in, but you don't want it to snap to other objects or to the center, you can turn the guides off, and then unpin player, or full screen preview. That is about it. So I will be doing more in depth on each of the individual pieces of Movavi, like how the intros work, how to do your text, how to animate. But this is just a general walkthrough of all the features and everything that Movavi can do, so that you can look at it and decide for yourself if Movavi is right for you. Be sure to like this video and subscribe if you want more stuff for Movavi Video Editor Plus and their different effects packs. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.